Good morning. Today, I want to talk to you about an issue that impacts all of us living in the Western Cape: the growing financial challenges our province is facing under the current national system. Recently, Premier Alan Winde raised serious concerns about the Western Cape's budget shortfall, especially when it comes to critical services like education and healthcare.
But I mean, the biggest problem that we're dealing with now, the unity has just started now. I mean, in the last 30 years, what's been happening, and let's actually just rather think about the last 7 years. In the last 7 years, this government in South Africa at a national level has defunded education year after year after year, has defunded police year after year after year, has defunded health year after year after year. And what has it funded? It's funded bailouts to those very same state-owned enterprises that are failing. They can't keep the lights on. They can't, the post office is failing. All of those systems, Transnet, our harbors, and they're all getting bailouts. In the last 7 years, R500 billion has gone into bailing out these state-owned enterprises. Why? Because of bad management.
That's apart from all the corruption on the other side. Yeah.
But I mean, the real issue, and of course, that's a big problem because we must fund education, we must fund health, we must fund policing, because it's about direct services for the citizens. These are what the citizens need. They need those services in order to, I mean, we talk about education. When you have 8 out of 10 learners in grade 4 can't read with meaning, we must be putting programs and money behind, because otherwise those very learners in grade 4 are never going to be able to get a meaningful job.
His frustration is understandable, and it highlights a much deeper problem, one that we at the CIAG have been addressing for years. Simply put, our province is being held back by an unsustainable national budget and inefficient central government policies. Here's the situation. The Western Cape, through its effective management, consistently generates more revenue than it receives from the central government. We're a surplus producing province, but we're forced to watch our hard-earned taxes being redistributed to support failing state-owned entities and provinces plagued by mismanagement. We contribute far more than we get back, and while we struggle to meet the growing demands on essential services, billions are funneled into propping up bankrupt SOEs. This is why Premier Winde's concerns are so important. But we believe the real situation lies not in tweaking the current system, but in charting a new course for the Western Cape. Independence offers the path to financial autonomy. As an independent Western Cape, we would control every cent of our own revenue, set our own priorities, and ensure that our budget serves the people of this province, not the inefficiencies of a broken national system. Imagine it, a Western Cape that no longer has to bail out failing SOEs or prop up bloated government departments in other provinces. A Western Cape where we can fully invest in what matters to us: education, healthcare, infrastructure, all with a focus on long-term growth and sustainability. This is not just a dream. The Western Cape is already responsible for a significant portion of South Africa's GDP. We have a strong, diverse economy, and with independence, we could fully unleash that potential. Every rand we generate could stay right here, serving our communities, improving our schools and hospitals, and building a future for the next generation. The CIAG believes that independence would empower the Western Cape to address our local challenges far more effectively than the current system allows. No longer would we be penalized for the failures of others. Instead, we would have the resources and freedom to build a prosperous, self-reliant future. Our vision is clear. We believe in a Western Cape that prioritizes its citizens, finances its own future, and no longer carries the weight of a failing national system. If you agree that it's time for the Western Cape to take control of its own destiny, I urge you to join us in supporting Cape independence. Together, we can create a brighter, more sustainable future for our province. Thank you.